What's up everybody, welcome back to another video. It's me, Taj, and today we're opening some more Digimon, and I got a delivery from Japan. I was after the ST-13 starter deck. I was after 12 as well, to be fair, but it was sold out when I ordered. It is now back in stock. I might order that one as well, but as I was ordering that, I thought I might as well order ST-09, ST-10 as well. These are decks that are going to be coming out in English very shortly. So yeah, I'm going to open all three today. There's something in here which is a bonus, which is why I wanted this particular deck. I'll show you that in a moment. But yeah, let's crack on with these two to begin with. Now, if you were really lucky back in the day when these were first announced, there was a special double box available where you can get both of them with certain promos in Japan. But yeah, it's Amazon exclusive, I think, but I managed to pick these up individually. So what we'll do, we're going to open the Ultimate Ancient Dragon deck to begin with, and I'll show you the cards and we'll talk through what each card does in English, so those of you who are players of the game as well can get a sneak peek at this set. Now, this was due to come out in next week in English, to be fair, but it's now been delayed because of the new set being delayed. So let's have a quick look at this. I need to turn this light off so we don't get no glare. There we go, that's much better. And let's have a look at what we've got. So as always, Japanese stuff is very nicely packed. So you can see that's tied up very nicely together. We've got some nice stuff in here. There are... Ooh, what's going on there? Okay, we'll have a look. But here's the playmat. So you do get a playmat with these. Let's have a quick look at what the playmat looks like. It is a one-person playmat, but it is double-sided by the looks of it. So there we go. It's even got the memory gauge markers on it. Very nice. There we go. Both sides of that for you guys to see. So nice double-sided playmats. How was this folded? Was this? There we go. And now let's have a look at the cards, and I've got translations here, so I will go through what each card is and what it does. So to begin with, we have got Minamon, which has an inherent effect. So this is your Digitama, and its inherent effect is on your turn, while you have a blue Digimon in play, this Digimon gets plus 1000 DP. So we get 4 of those as your Digitamas, and then we move on to the next card, which is obviously Vmon. And Vmon has an on-play effect, so it's 2000 DP, on-play effect of reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 card with free in its traits amongst them to your hand, place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. So yes, that's pretty nice, and it does have an attribute free as well itself. 2 copies of that, so that's that one. We've got another rookie in here as well, which is Betamon. Betamon is just a vanilla level 3 Digimon, really, 4000 DP, and there's not much else to say about it. 4 copies of that in there. And as you guys should know, with starter decks, you need to basically buy 2 to get a full set of all the cards, because some cards you only get 2 copies of. But let's have a look at the next one. So this is one of the first champion. We've got level 4 X Vmon, and it's got an effect when you so when you would play this card from your hand, if you have a green Digimon in play, reduce its play cost by 1. And then it's got an inherent effect when attacking. If you have a green Digimon in play, this Digimon gets plus 1000 DP for the turn. So it's definitely encouraging you to play dual colors, and we've got 4 copies of that. Okay, then we've got look at the texture on this. I don't know if you guys can see the texture, but I love how they do the texture on these decks. I think they started with the ST-7 and 8, but yeah, really nice texture on these cards. And this one is our first dual color Digimon in this deck. It's Pale Dramon. It's ultimate, so it's level 5. It's got DNA Digivolution 0 from blue level 4 plus a green level 4. So if you use 2 Digimon, a blue level 4 and a green level 4, 0 DNA Digivolution cost. return one of your opponents. So when you Digivolve, when you're DNA Digivolving, return one of your opponent's Digimon with 6,000 DP or less to the bottom of its owner's deck. When attacking once per turn, unsuspend this Digimon. So again, it's got the unsuspend aspect as well. 2 copies of that in here. We got a level 6. Again, let's have a look at the texture on this thing, because it is pretty insane. I don't know if you guys can see very clearly there. I know my lights are sort of reflecting as well, but yeah, pretty nice texture on this one as well. And this one is our Imperial Dramon Dragon mode. It is a Mega, so it's a level 6. When Digivolving, you may play 1 level 4 or lower blue Digimon card or 1 level 4 or lower green Digimon card from this Digimon's Digivolution cards without paying their memory cost. So yes, pretty interesting effect there. Okay, we move on. We got some more level 3s in here. We got a Kokobutramon, which has an opponent's turn. While you have a blue Digimon in play, this Digimon gains blocker. So yeah, that's a blocker there. We got 4 copies of that. We've then got another level 3 rookie, Wormon, which it has an inherent effect. End of your turn, you may DNA Digivolve this Digimon and one of the other Digimon in play into a Digimon card in your hand by paying its DNA Digivolution cost. So it allows you to Digivolve at the end of play, which is great. And then Stingmon, which is a champion, so it's a level 4. It's got an effect. When you would play this card from your hand, if you have a blue Digimon in play, reduce its play cost by 1. Digivolving effect. If you have a blue Digimon in play, draw 1 card from your deck. That's its inherent effect, should I say. So yes, cool. 4 copies of that. And then we've got, what is this one? This is Snymon. Very nice artwork on this one indeed. And it's security at the end of the battle. Play this card without playing its memory cost, and on play, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. So 2 copies of that. We've then got Dynabemon, which we've got 4 copies of. 8,000 DP. It's an ultimate. It's a level 5. DNA Digivolution, 0 from green, level 4 plus a blue level 4. And when Digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. When DNA Digivolving, that Digimon doesn't unsuspend during its owner's next unsuspend phase. And your turn, this Digimon gets plus 1,000 DP for each of its colours. That's its inherent effect. Got another level 5 here, 7,000 DP vanilla. So not really much else to say about this one. It's a dual Beamon. We've then got 11,000 DP Gran Kuwagamon, which is our Mega. It's got a security attack plus 1, which is great. And when Digivolving, this Digimon gets plus 4,000 DP for the turn. So it becomes a 15,000 DP. So pretty cool there. Okay, so that's all of our Digimon for this particular deck. We have got some option cards as well. So this one's got suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, then return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to its owner's hand. So basically it gets you to suspend one of your opponents, and then you can select which suspended Digimon goes back to its owner's hand. And its security effect is activate this card's main effect. So basically you can play it from security to do exactly the same thing. Our next option card is Hell Masquerade. Again, main, one of your Digimon gets plus 2,000 DP for the turn. Then if you have a blue Digimon in play, one of your Digimon gains piercing for the turn. So when this Digimon attacks and is deleted, an opponent's Digimon and survives the battle, it performs any security checks it normally would. So basically it's like Trample in Magic the Gathering essentially. It still goes through, but it goes through with a full DP. Security effect, you can play this card, add this card to its owner's hand is a security, and it's a 1 play cost. The previous one was a 5 play cost, which I didn't mention. Okay, let's move on to the last card from this particular deck, and it's Flower Cannon, and it is a rare option card again. Its main effect is suspend one of your opponent's Digimon for a cost of 2 memory. A security effect, suspend all of your opponent's Digimon without blocker. So that's pretty cool. 4 copies of that. We got some really cool looking memory gauges here. So there we go, sort of metallic laminated plastic, which are very cool indeed. And some instructions on how to play the game. So that is this particular deck, which I thought looks pretty awesome. I love the textured cards in here again. So we did get 2 textured cards, and obviously the rares are holofoiled. So yeah, 4 textured cards in total, 2 copies of each. Very nice deck overall, I think. And it's going to be interesting with DNA Digivolution coming in, how everything's gonna go. So those were our textured cards. That was that starter deck. We're gonna move on to one of my favorite colors now, ST-10, which is purple and yellow. I am currently going to take part in the Ultimate Cup this weekend, which I think was Evolution Cup last year it was called, and I will be playing my purple deck with a splash of yellow Digitamas and rookies. So this is a pretty nice deck for what I'd be looking to do, but let me show you guys what's in this particular one. So again, we've got the deck itself. Let's have a quick look at the playmat before we move on. So let's open this out so you guys can have a look at it. Again, double-sided. Lady Digimon there, very nice. There's the back of it. So yeah, pretty nice looking playmat. And let's crack on and have a look at what's in this starter deck. Now I just need to bring the list up of this particular deck so we can talk through it.
Motion detected at the front door.
I'm going to have to pause for a moment. Apologies, the front door went off there, so I had to go away. Okay, so let's have a look at this. This is our second deck. It is Parallel World Tactician ST-10, and this particular one again is purple and yellow DNA Digivolution. So let's start off with the one and only Digitama in here, which is Nihal, which has an inherent effect of when attacking, if you have a yellow Digimon in play, draw one. So draw one card from your deck. If you do, trash one card in your hand. Great draw control there, so 4 copies of that included in here as well. Our first rookie is Salomon. Again, it's got no main effect, but it has got an inherent effect of you may, at the end of your turn, you may DNA Digivolve this Digimon and one of your other Digimon in play into a Digimon card in your hand by paying its DNA Digivolution cost. So that's pretty cool. So 4 copies of that. Do apologise there. A bit of a cough going on. Another fantastic artwork there by Kuki. And this one is just a Lopemon vanilla rookie with 4000 DP. 4 copies of that. And we've got our first textured card in this particular deck. Let's have a look at that. Very nice indeed. This particular one is Gatomon. So it's a level 4, so it's champion, 4000 DP. It's got an on-play effect of reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 yellow Digimon card and 1 purple Digimon card amongst them to your hand, place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. Your turn, when this Digimon would Digivolve into a card with Archangel or Fallen Angel in its traits, reduce the memory cost of Digivolution by 2. And then it's got an inherent effect of end of your turn, you may DNA Digivolve this Digimon and one of your other Digimon in play into a Digimon card in your hand by paying its DNA Digivolution cost. So 2 copies of that wonderful textured card. We'll pop those there. Our next card is a rare card. It is level 5, so it's an ultimate form, Angie Woman, Angel Woman. It's Angie Woman, I'd call this. On play, one of your opponent's Digimon gains security attack +2 until the end of your opponent's next turn. So one of your opponent's Digimon gains, security attack -2. I was going to say, why would it gain +2? It's -2 till the end of turn. And then it's got an inherent effect of while you have a purple Digimon in play, this Digimon gains security attack +1. So yes, so not only does it gain security attack, 4 copies of this by the way, it also reduces when it's played security attack by 2 of one of your opponents. This is awesome. Look at the texture on this one. Let's see if you can see just in the background there's a lot going on in the card, so you can't really see much of the texture, but you can see there in the background there is some texture there, which is a Mastimon. This particular one, it's a Mega. I believe this is a combination of Angie-Woman and Lady Devimon, from my understanding. When it's got an effect, a DNA Digivolution, a 0 from a yellow level 5 and a purple yellow level 5. So when you Digivolve, suspend 2 specified Digimon stacked on top of each other. When Digivolving, place 1 yellow or purple Digimon card from your trash on top of your security stack face down. When DNA Digivolving, you may search your security stack for 1 level 5 or lower Digimon card and play it without paying its memory cost. Then shuffle your security stack. And all turns, when you play another Digimon using an effect, delete one of your opponent's Digimon whose level is less than or equal to the played Digimon's level. So pretty good. A lot going on that card as far as text is concerned, but seems to be a very, very playable card indeed. Very nice deck in that respect. We've got Ghostmon, which is a blocker, and while you have yellow Digimon in play, this gains blocker while you have yellow Digimon in play. It's a rookie, 2000, so we've got 4 copies of that. As long as you've got yellow in play, it's got blocker. We've got Sukeimon, which is a rookie again, 2000, and it's got an on-play effect of reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 card with Angel, Archangel, or Fallen Angel in its traits amongst them to your hand, place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. 2 copies of that. We have then got Witchmon, which is a champion, level 4. If it's played on from security, it has, at the end of the battle, play this card without paying its memory cost. And on play, return 1 purple level 5 or lower Digimon card from your trash to your hand. 4 copies of that. Okay. Another fantastic kooky artwork. This time is Wizardmon, dual color Wizardmon, champion level 4, just a vanilla, 6000 DP. And we have 4 copies of that. And then we have got Basedmon, which is ultimate level 5. On play, delete one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon. Simple as that. 2 copies of that. We've then got Lady Devimon, 6000, level 5, ultimate form, 6000 DP, like I said. Effect, when in Digivolving, you may trash 1 card in your hand to reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 yellow, 1 purple card with Angel, Archangel, or Fallen Angel in their traits amongst them to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. And it's got Digivolution effect. So your turn, which is an inherent effect, essentially. All of your yellow Digimon gain retaliation. So when this Digimon is deleted after losing a battle, delete the Digimon it was battling. So it's basically Death Touch. 4 copies of that. Pop those down there. So that's a rare card. No texture on that particular one. Junemon is our last Digimon from this deck. Again, it is a level 6. Comes with retaliation. So again, whatever it's battling dies at the end of the battle if this loses. And when Digivolution trashes the top 3 cards of your deck, then return 1 Digimon card from your trash to your hand. 4 copies of that. And let's have a quick look at the option cards in this deck. We got Chaos, Degradation. Its main is place 1 of your opponent's Digimon face down at the top or bottom of your opponent's security stack. If you do, trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. So that's pretty cool. 2 copies of that, and that's a rare. We've then got Darkness Wave, which has got, by the way, the security effect of Chaos Degradation is you may play 1 of your opponent's Digimon face down at the top or bottom of its own security stack. So you don't delete essentially the top card. This one's trash the top 3 cards of your deck. Then if you have a yellow Digimon in play, return 1 yellow or purple Digimon card from your trash to your hand. And security activate this card's main effect. So it does exactly the same thing. 4 copies of that. And then finally No, not finally. Is it finally? Yeah, Night Raid. Okay. We got different artwork in English for this one. This is a Japanese artwork. Main. Play 1 purple level 3 Digimon card from your trash without paying its memory cost. Any on-play effects of that Digimon played with this effect don't activate. So that's a cost of 2. And its security, activate this card's main effect. It's interesting that Japan has a slightly different artwork on this one. I don't know if is this the original artwork from the original BT2 deck? I'm not sure. But quite interesting to see because that is a reprint from BT2. There are our memory gauges. So one for Angie Woman and one from Lady Devimon. And obviously your cards giving you instructions how to play. So yes, another very nice deck. Quite interesting to see that. And let's move on to the main event, what you guys are here for. The latest deck that's just come out in Japan, literally last Friday. I haven't got 12, I've got 13 like I said. We're going to go through that, and there is an extra bonus in there which I'm going to show you guys, which is the main reason I bought the deck. But let's crack on and open that. It is ST-13. Now, my translations on this are going to be extremely bad because I'm relying on Google Translate to translate the card moves. So you're going to have to be a little bit understanding if the translation is not spot on, but we're going to do our best to see how we do with it. Okay, same format in the sense that it's packed the same way. We have got a play mat here as well. Dropping stuff all over the place now. We've got our deck, and we got a little bonus in here as well, which I will show you guys in just a moment. There's our deck. And there is our playmat. There's one side of it. There is the other side of the playmat. Very nice indeed. And let me show you this first. Okay, the whole reason why I bought this deck, bought these decks, should I say, is for these reprint alt art tamers. And I don't know if you can see, but they've got a really nice texture on them with the circuit board background, which looks absolutely stunning. Well, that one had a circuit board background. This one's got frosted ice. This is Davis, I believe that was Ty. This one's got like a speckled effect. It's quite nice to see that one. We've got another sort of fractured effect on this one. This one's got a very nice sort of diamond shaped sort of effect. And we've got matte there again with another frosted effect. So very nice. This is the main reason I got this. 6 tamer cards, which are reprinted, but they're textured this time. And I really wanted these because I collect alt art tamers. So I've tried to get a master set of English and Japanese. So rather than buying those as singles, I thought let's just get the deck and we can go with that. So okay, so that was the main reason I bought this deck. But let's have a look at this one. Even if the Digimon name are wrong, I do apologize. This is apparently Sakutamon. It's got inherent effects. On your own turn, once per turn, you get memory +1 when another Digimon with the feature Legend Arms is played or appears, it says. So I'm assuming that you get +1 extra memory when anything with the trait Legend Arms is played. I hope my translation was okay. Thank you, Google Translate, for helping me with this. Zubamon, this is a level 3, 1000 DP. So when it's, as it says, at the time of appearance, I'm assuming when on play, by holding Legend Arms features this Digimon or placing it under the evolution source of one of your other Digimon in black, you can open one from the top of your deck. So you can, a Digimon card with an appearance cost of 7 or less that has Legend Arms in its features can appear without play cost. Add the rest to your hand. I'm assuming that it's basically saying okay, you can place this under another card with Legend Arms. I'm not too sure. And I think it's basically saying you can play a card with Legend Arms in its traits that cost 7 or less for free without paying its cost. and it's got a inherent effect of when attacking, if Legend Arms is a trait, or it has Black Digimon, you can basically you can delete one of your opponent's Digimon with DP 3000 or less. Okay, it's very confusing. I should have used an English translation of this that somebody's already translated. But yeah, very confusing there. Zubai Garamon, this one is weapon type Legend Arms, and when it appears, if you've got Legend Arms as a feature of this Digimon, or place it under the evolution source of one of your own Digimon in black, one of your opponent's Digimon with... Okay, I think it means if you've got another one underneath this that has the feature Legend Arms of one of your Digimon in black, one of your opponent's Digimon with DP 5000 or less will be deleted. And then it's got an inherent attack when this Digimon has Legend Arms as a trait, or it has a Black Digimon. It deletes one of your opponent's Digimon with DP 3000 or less. I think we're getting there. I think so. I think I'm trying to understand what these translations are trying to say. Okay, we've got Duramon. This is a level 5. It's got it's a vaccine species, weapon type Legend Arms. On your own turn, when this Digimon digivolves into a card with Legend Arms in its feature, it's Legend Arms as a feature of its hand or a black card. The evolution cost is -1, and it's got an inherent effect of, with this Digimon and other Digimon of your own, you can evolve Jogress by paying the cost of the Digimon card in your hand. Okay. I need to learn what Jogress is, because I've heard that term many times in a Discord that I'm in. But yes, I should have really got some different translations for these cards. But there we are. Okay, so here is our first textured card. It is Durandamon. It is an ultimate form, 11,000 DP. It's got Legend Arms in its traits. On your own turn, once per turn, when the evolution source of this Digimon increases due to your own effect during this turn, DP plus 3000, this Digimon, and security attack +1. Check. Yep. When attacking, basically draw 3 cards from the top of your deck. If one of them has Legend Arms, you can appear one Digimon card with an appearance cost. So basically, if it's got Legend Arms and its traits, you can play it if its cost is 7 or less without paying its cost. Put the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. And it's got a Digivolution effect of, while this Digimon is Lugana Lordmon, the security effect of the option card check by this Digimon will not be exhibited. I do not know what that means. Okay. Talking of which, we move on now to Laguna Lordmon. Again, this is a 15,000 DP, level 6. I think this one is when Jogress is evolving, for every 4 evolution sources of this Digimon, one opponent's Digimon with an appearance cost of 20 or less is deleted, and the opponent's security is destroyed from the top. It's basically, yeah, security check +1. You basically discard the top of their security deck and delete the Digimon costing 20 or less. Mutual turn, once per turn, activate this Digimon when the security of your own opponent is reduced. Okay. Again, not sure, but it sounds pretty epic, and this card does have texture as well. There we go. This is Taj talking a lot of nonsense because he hasn't got the proper translation, so I do apologise, guys. Let's have a look at this one. Okay, so this is just a Kutimon, vanilla, and yeah, 3000 DP rookie. 3 copies of that. We have then got Chikrimon, level 3. It's got at any turn, each other cannot deduct the appearance cost to be paid. basically you can't reduce the play cost of any Digimon. We've then got Loadmon, and okay. When this is played, if it's got Lord Arms, Legend Arms in its traits, you can place it under the evolution source of one of your other Digimon in red. You can basically draw a card from your deck. Digimon card with an appearance cost of 7 or less that has Legend Arms in its features can be played without paying its cost. Add the rest to your hand. While the feature and basically inherent attack, while the feature Legend Arms is in its traits, or you have a red Digimon in play, this Digimon is a blocker. So it's a blocker as well. 1000 DP. So it's probably, yeah, gives a blocker effect in an inherent, which is quite nice. Gladiamon, Vanilla 4000. I like these translations. Thank you very much. Another complex translation here. Got Tiardmon, which is a level 4, 4000 DP. When it is played, by having Legend Arm feature in this Digimon or placing it under the evolution source of one of your other Digimon in red, one of your Digimon will remain until the end of the next opponent's turn. Restarts. Obtain a restart. I do not know what that means. And then it's got an inherent effect. While it's got Legend Arms or a red Digimon in play, this has blocker as well. So same as the last one. So 4 copies of that. Another nice vanilla one here, which is great. Which is a Nightmon, which is a level 5, 7000 DP. We've then got a rare 7000 DP, which is a Rigidmon. And this has got, on your opponent's turn, this Digimon does not disappear due to the opponent's effects. So the opponent's effect can't delete this. Inherent effect, when this Digimon and other Digimon of your own, you can evolve Jogress by paying the cost to the Digimon card in your hand. Okay, do not know what that means. 4 copies of this 12,000 DP Breweldramon. And again, your own turn once per turn. When the evolution source of this Digimon increases due to your own effect, this Digimon will not disappear due to the opponent's effect and will not return to your hand or deck until the end of the next opponent's turn. At the time of evolution, open 3 cards from the top of your deck. So draw 3 cards. If one of the features is Legend Arms, and you can play 1 Digimon card with an appearance cost of 7 or less without paying the cost. Inherent effect, while this Digimon is Laguna Lordmon, this Digimon is not affected by the effects of its opponent's Digimon. Phew, okay, I think we've got those out of the way. Now we get to the 2 option cards. We've got Direct Smasher. While you have a Digimon with the feature Legend Arms, this card can be used ignoring the color conditions. Main effect, eliminate 1 Digimon, the opponent. So basically eliminate one of your opponent's Digimon, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the highest DP. So 7 to play that. Security effect, you can play the main effect of this card. So if you play that from security, you're deleting your opponent's highest DP Digimon. Very, very nice, but it is 7 to play it normally, which I think fits in nicely with some Beelstarmon decks, if I'm not mistaken. Contradiction, Joint Struggle, is what this translates to. Main effect, from your hand you can make a Digimon card with an appearance cost of 7 or less that has Legend Arms in its traits without paying its cost. Then put this card in the battle area. Then you've got a delay phase on this one. You could basically then discard this card. So look at the top 4 cards from your deck, return them to the top or bottom of your deck in any order. So that's 4 copies of that. There are 2 memory gauges, very nice, and there are those cards. So that is it. Bit of a struggle there with this particular deck as far as translations were concerned. So I do apologise, but I hope you guys have liked seeing these cards. We got some fantastic textured cards in here as well, 2 copies of each again. And yeah, the whole main reason why I bought these decks, this particular deck, was for these reprinted Digimon Tamers with some amazing texture on these cards as well. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Bit of a dragged out video, I think. Hopefully I can edit it so you guys, it's a bit more watchable. But I'll see you guys soon on another one. I open lots of Digimon stuff on Twitch as well, so check me out, twitch.tv/PokeTaj, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.